Okay, hey guys. Somebody was asking about the curtain rod. So the curtain rod is probably the most like Jimmy rigged part of my build, but it really works. And this is like the third iteration of curtain rod that I have. And it was really hard to find something that was the right size because the width of the van is about 48 inches, and curtain rods, a lot of them are either 48 inches and under, or the length starts at 48 inches. I didn't want it to be maxed out tension wise. So I ended up with using a super cheap 48-inch tension rod, and then I reinforced it with duct tape in the middle. It's like really low budget building here. So the other thing that I had to do is that the little ends, the little plastic pieces kept popping out. So I used some Sugru to create a little stopper that sits in the top of the plastic, and it pushes the whatever this is called, the underliner, whatever, the roof in on both sides. And then I reinforced it again with a little thin piece of paracord and a carabiner that's wedged into the opening of the sunroof. So it's super sturdy, and I want it to be sturdy for a couple of reasons. One, it's really easy for these curtains to be pulled down at night. If your head is here and you reach for the pillow and you accidentally grab the curtain rod could come down. That happened a couple of times. The other thing is, this is our snack organizer, so I like to hang that from here, and we're fidgeting with that while we drive, so that has to be super sturdy as well. I also hang my keys from here so that if I need them when I drive, they're easily accessible. But then from the car at night, we can lock it from the back of the van when we're getting ready to go to sleep. And then I keep mace up here as well, just so that it's easily accessible at night. Either person could reach it. The other thing I did is I bought these blackout panels. I forget how long they are, but they fit the van really well. The problem was that the curtain rod loop was all the way at the top of the panel, which left a big hole up here because the roof is curved. So I took that seam out and sewed another channel for the curtain rod here, and you can see this asymmetrical. So it's narrower on this end, and the panel is wider at the top here, so that it really blocks the light. It fits the curve of the roof and blocks it. And then the last thing I do is I have clamps over here that I use, and I put some furniture, like felt furniture pads on here, so because it was scuffing the vinyl of the car, and then I clamp those like that at night to keep all the light out. I'm really happy with this setup. They block all the light completely. It's pitch black in here even on the sunniest of days, and they also are really good at insulating, which surprised me. The van stays really comfortable. Last night it was down to 43 and we were pretty warm, I would say. And we had the windows in the front all the way down, and we were still probably a little too warm in the back. We have the Reflectix panels that we stick in the back windows, but I think the curtains really add a lot of insulation too. In the summer, to get the light and the ventilation right is going to be a little tricky with those. We've got fans that help with that as well. I think that's it with the curtains. Yeah. Let me know if you have any questions.